All right, project 4-6, the rabbit show. We're going to be dealing with setting our tabs. So it's already been typed. So first of all, let's look what our instructions tell us to do. It says on the title, remove the first line indent. So click on the title, and your first line indent is up here at the top. So if you go up to your ruler, do you see how that little mark is right there? So you're just going to click and drag it back over so that it's on top of the other two that represent the hanging indent and the left indent. So you should have moved that back over so that that's lined up. Okay, that's taken care of. Then it says select the first 6 lines. So select these first 6 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you've already typed it and you need to fix it, this is all you have to do. So select the first 6 lines under the heading. Remove the first line indent again. That's this thing right up here at the top on the ruler. Click and drag that over on top of the left margin. And then it says, and then remove all the existing tabs. So if there's any tabs there, let's go on and go off of the home tab in the paragraph group. Click the dialog box launcher. And click at the bottom, click the little tabs button. And then we're just going to click clear all just to make sure that everything is gone. All right, so we've gotten rid of it. And then it says it wants to reset our tab settings to a right tab. So right it says tab stop, type a 2. And then under the alignment group, click right. Click set. Always after you set a tab, click set. Then it kind of gets a little confused. It says remove all the existing, which we did. Reset the tab setting to right tab at 2 and 6 with a leader. So we're going to type a 6 now at the tab stop at the top right here. It's going to be right, but then it's going to be down under where it says leaders. Click the 2. That is the dot style leader. Click set and click OK. Now nothing major happens, but now put your cursor in front of the first line there, in front of the G, hit tab. Put your cursor in front of the A in assistant, hit tab. Put your cursor in front of the S in show, hit tab. Put your cursor in front of the A in assistant for show. In front of judge, and hit tab. And in front of judge, and hit tab. Now you'll notice that this now looks more similar to your example. All right. Then our next instruction, C, says remove the extra paragraph mark before and after call Pat. So Pat is right here. Now, if you don't know what the paragraph mark is, you need to make sure you're on home in your paragraph group and click the little show hide button, and that will show you all your paragraph symbols. Now, your paragraph symbol, the extra ones are these two, right above and right below. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to click right after that paragraph symbol because mine popped in right before it. So remember, if we want to remove anything to the right, we're going to hit delete. So I'm going to hit the delete key right there. And then I'm going to put my cursor in front of the one that's after that little section and hit delete again. So and then it tells us and to center it. So it wants this centered. All right, so we've centered that section. It says apply a bullet using a check mark under the heading special rules. All right, so it wants us to put bullets in this section. So we're going to highlight it and then go up here and choose the one that looks like a check mark. Okay. Then E says remove the paragraph mark before the heading Rabbit Premium. So click right before Rabbit Premium and that little paragraph mark, hit delete. And change the paragraph spacing by setting the spacing before and after to 18 points. All right, so if I have that selected, click on Paragraph Expansion dialog box, and it says to change it before and after spacing to 18. So both of these have been changed to 18. My cursor is sitting right there at the Rabbit Premium. I click OK, and we get a little extra space around it. Then it says select the items under Rabbit Premium. Select the items under Rabbit Premium, beginning with okay, so it says select the items under, and then it says to clear the formatting. So clear formatting is off the Home tab in the font group. It's the thing that looks like a little A with an eraser on top, a little pink eraser. So click on that, and it removes the formatting. And then it says beginning with pre-junior and ending with senior class. Apply the numbering list. So go back up here to the paragraph group, click numbering, and it adds in those numberings. Now there's still something not quite right if we look at our example. We need to make sure everything looks good. Now if we look at our example over there, the only thing that I see that is different is this one right here. The spacing right there is incorrect. So if we need to get this to look like the rest of it, if I highlight all of that section and I go back to paragraph, let me see what it's saying. It's saying it's being double spaced. So I'm going to change it to single, and that fixes that issue right there. So we have our check marks. We've changed everything so that it looks like the example, and kind of go back through. We make the adjustments to the fonts, to the format, the tabs, line spacing, and list is shown. It says on the title we did that. We changed the 6, removed the extra paragraph mark, applied the bullet, removed the paragraph marks. Yeah, we did all of those things. Okay, so yours should look similar to this. So then if you go to insert header, you'd put your name and today's date, which is February, and it tries to complete it for us, and the period, and this is project 4-6, and we're saving it as 4-6 Rabbit Show. Okay. Any questions? Anything I need to redo on that? Did that help? Okay. You're welcome. Yes, ma'am. Which part? The 6 at the top? Okay, you want me to do that again? Okay. All right, so let's have you selected your top 6? Okay. Now, home, paragraph group. Do you see the dialog box launcher in the bottom right corner? Click it. Okay. Go all the way to the bottom. You see where it says tabs. Click on the tabs button. Okay. So it tells us to clear all. So click clear all just in case there's any tabs there. Now, do you see at the top where it says tab stop position? Type a 2. And then do you see in the alignment section where it says right? Click right and click set. After every tab you do, you always click set. Now when you click set, do you see now that the tab stop position is now highlighted at the top, and that 2 is sitting down here in your tab stops? So now type a 6, right, alignment, and then you see where it says leaders at the bottom? Click the number 2, that's your dot style leader, click set and click OK. Now, to have it end up looking like this, put your cursor in front of the first one, in front of that G, and hit tab. Does that work? Excellent. Anybody else? Okay.